All right, what's up? So, I think it was last week I made a video about ADOS and how certain African Americans are missing the bigger picture or whatnot. So, I had a couple of backlash. Some critics were actually very polite, so I appreciate that. I don't mind being criticized, which is awesome. But some of them, like their ego struck a nerve, and therefore they don't want to address the points I was making. They just want to tell me to shut the fuck up. I guess that's the I guess that's the way with a lot of people. They always want to try to shut you down when they cannot actually address what you try to say. They cannot have a civil conversation. They just want to be mad. They just want to be emotional. So, like, I had certain questions, like, where does that movement just come from? Just springs out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, you know, people just jump on it, just like everything else. you know. And what I try to bring to the conversation was doubt, is to question everything. Not everything is good for you because somebody said so. And I have to make this prediction. I have to make this prediction. I guarantee you, right, for the months to come, any black leaders, prominent black leaders that we actually kind of see as a prominent figure in the influential figure in the community, if they start criticizing African American too hard about their behavior, about their their victimized mentality, victimhood mentality, this person is gonna be labeled as a foreigner or foreigner's descent. Man, you an African American, your parents are from the Caribbean, or your great grandparents are from the Caribbean, or from Africa, or for whatever it is. That's how it's gonna play as. Because to me is that the liberals, or should I say, the sympathizers of those who squander their life away, right? So there's this big push amongst the blacks that keep saying, like, get your shit together. You can do this. Yes, your ancestors were slaves, but now it's a brand new day. You have this opportunity to take advantage of it, right? So, and therefore, a lot of these group, like, the African American group, a lot of people started to listen to them. So what's the best way? Divide and conquer. And that strategy is fucking awesome. Like, I didn't even realize that Candace Owen, um, that chick from Blexit, she's Caribbean descent. She also refers to herself as Caribbeans. So now, one of the quickest way to actually separate her from the rest of the African American is to say that, hey, she don't see herself as African American. She see herself as Caribbean. So don't listen to her, people. Don't listen to her telling you to get your shit together, that you have the power to actually change your own life. Don't listen to her. She's not for y'all. Who do you listen to? The motherfucker that's telling you that the white man got his foot down your neck. No, that's not a shout out to that's not a shout to O'Shea. I love O'Shea's channel, man. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. But what I'm saying is this, like, because O'Shea sometimes be going hard on African American, telling y'all, like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing? But now the thing is, how long probably gonna start pointing out, like, hey, you look African, O'Shea. Maybe you're not African American as you claim you are. Why are you telling me that we could do better? I don't know. What if that start happening? What if, like, any Americans that actually talk hard and actually, tough love, tell African American, like, yo, you could do something about your situation, and they start looking, like, looking at your background, whatever they can find to find out, did you have, like, a Jamaican uncle, or did your great 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 grandparents came from Africa or something? Well, you're not qualified to speak on the black experience then. So shut the fuck up. You're not African American. That's how I was gonna portray it. And I predicted it. Now, I want to give a perspective of how foreigners look at African American in a general perspective. Not from an individual perspective, because from an individual perspective, I met some fucking awesome black Americans. One of them is my best friend. This motherfucker here, like, Whenever I'm in a jam, I can count on them, and vice versa. I know I met some great African American people, but I'm speaking from a general perspective. From a general perspective. So this, let me just say a little story. It's fictional, right? Growing up in Haiti, I met SuperNèg. SuperNèg had the ability to fly. SuperNèg was the shit. SuperNèg would come through my neighborhood, take all the women. He had that swag, like he would walk with a limp and, his hat backward, and, how gangster he was, all the crazy shit he used to do back in Crypton. SuperNèg was like, he was flashing money. All these women were just like pouring down on him. SuperNèg was SuperNèg. He was a super Negro. And I, including a whole lot of other Asians, looked up to SuperNèg. We like, wow, SuperNèg, I want to be just like you when I grow up. All the money, all the women. You the shit. You know how to dress. You fly as fuck. SuperNèg was the shit. And then I came to Crypton. So when I came to Crypton, and then I start to notice certain things. Like, I came from a country where dirt poor. I didn't have a fridge in my fucking house. Electricity is not 24/7. Sometimes when you try to do your homework, you have to have candle lights just to fucking do your homework, right? Education was very important to me, in a lot of Haitian as well. But when I came to Crypton, and I saw this array of opportunity, and back on my homeland, it's a shithole country. I admit it. It is a shithole country. And I just saw all this opportunity. But something was strange about SuperNèg. SuperNèg was a victim. And at first I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense. How the fuck are you a victim, SuperNèg? Oh man, these white people, man, I can't do nothing. They're oppressing me. Like, don't you have a fridge, SuperNèg? Don't you have electricity 24/7, SuperNèg? Can't you actually like study, SuperNèg? Oh no, man, they place us in a neighborhood that we have to keep killing each other. Can't you move, SuperNèg? Nah, but I ain't got no money, SuperNèg. But dude, SuperNèg, your shoes cost $300. Your Gucci belt costs $500. You fly as fuck, SuperNèg. Why don't you just, live cheap for a little while? Take advantage of somebody. Oh man, you talking like a coon right now, nigga. Wait a minute, SuperNèg. How am I a coon? I'm just saying there's a lot of opportunities there, and you can actually do it. Oh man, but you don't understand. You don't know our history. Okay, tell me about your history. All right, I listen. Yes, your history was tragic. Came from slave owners, just like my people. You had the crack era. My people still going through invasions, corrupt politicians, us killing each other just as well. So yeah, we are very similar. But I have a question, SuperNèg. How come your brother over there, the one that's actually putting an effort to be somebody, why you look down on him so much? That's because that nigga's a coon. Look at the way he dressed. He lame as fuck. He ain't no pussy. But SuperNèg, does that really matter? Can't a motherfucker be educated and actually be the example, the prime example of the community, SuperNèg? Why are y'all making fun of him when he's actually trying to elevate himself? Man, he's a sellout to the white man. You're not making any sense, SuperNèg. What the fuck? Oh, look at you now. You think you better than me now, nigga? No, I'm just saying though, the same way I can actually take advantage of the situation. America's a whore. America is a whore. You can actually do whatever the fuck you want to do. Get that fucking money and actually build your own fucking legacy. Nah, nigga. Nah, they owe us reparation. Okay? They owe me reparation. France owe me reparation. These motherfuckers stole our money. But yet, we're not looking to get that money back because we know they're thieves. What else you got? Right now, what are you doing right now? Right now, actually do something about your situation. Take advantage of this opportunity right there. If you study hard, you go to college, you can get those scholarships. Shit, you can get into the trade. Nah, man, I want to be a rapper. You have all these white rappers taking over the game. They're doing a whole bunch of shit. So fuck rapping, dude. Be a doctor. Like my nigga O'Shea. You know, dominant in the fucking industry. Just curve your attitude a little bit. These motherfuckers are dumb. You know, if you know how to play the game, they will fucking give you the fucking world on a silver platter. You can fucking do it. Man, what, you want me to suck up to these white people? Man, fuck you, little coon. You just talking shit right now because you taking advantage of the opportunity that's which we created. Okay, so you don't want me to come to Crypton? Nah, nigga. Because you come to Crypton to talk shit to me in my own home. I'm sorry, SuperNèg. I didn't mean it like that. So, me and SuperNèg stopped hanging out because apparently I'm a coon. You know, apparently I realized that getting bitches wasn't the end all be all. I realized that I can actually create a legacy without having 4 or 5 different baby mamas, without having to fuck the whole world inside. So me and SuperNèg parted ways. But I can never forget how much I looked up to SuperNèg. But at the end, I realized SuperNèg was a bum in Crypton. It's Arbanaka. I'm out of here. #ADOS. Get your shit together.